Hello viewers, today I'd like to continue my journey with quadratic equations. I'd like to look at a problem where we are asked to frame the quadratic equation whose roots are a particular function of a given quadratic equation with known roots. This is a problem that we are trying to solve. If alpha and beta are the roots of this quadratic equation, x squared minus 3x minus 1 is equal to 0. What is the quadratic equation whose roots are alpha divided by beta square and beta divided by alpha squared? Now we are given a quadratic equation and its roots are denoted as alpha and beta. Now we are supposed to frame the quadratic equation whose roots are alpha divided by the square of beta and beta divided by the square of alpha, where alpha and beta are the roots of this given equation. Right? So if alpha and beta are the roots of this equation, it goes to say that x minus alpha into x minus beta is equal to 0. Right? Or in other words, if we expanded this, x into x would be x squared minus beta times x minus alpha times x plus alpha beta. Or in other words, if we expanded this, we would get x squared minus alpha plus beta times x plus alpha beta is equal to 0. Now this is what is this? Because alpha and beta are the roots of this equation, x squared minus 3x minus 1 is equal to 0. Which means if we compare these two, it's pretty clear that minus of alpha plus beta is equal to minus 3 and plus alpha beta is equal to minus 1. This is something that we know. Or in other words, alpha plus beta is 3 and alpha times beta is minus 1. Using the same token equation, the required equation would be that we are looking for would simply be x minus alpha by beta squared into x minus beta by alpha squared is equal to 0. Right? Because we are looking for the quadratic equation whose roots are alpha by beta squared and beta by alpha squared. So again we expand this out, x squared minus alpha by beta squared plus beta by alpha squared times x plus alpha by beta squared into beta by alpha squared is equal to 0. Of course, here we would get, we could do this cross cancellation, right? Because alpha and beta are not going to be 0. It's pretty clear. If alpha is 0, then the product would be 0. If beta were 0, again the product would be 0. So neither alpha nor beta can be 0. So we can cancel this here. Right? So what we need is squared, and here we take the LCM, which is alpha squared times beta squared. So when we cross multiply, we would get alpha cube plus beta cube by alpha squared times beta squared into x plus 1 into 1 is 1 divided by alpha beta. This is equal to 0. So if we can get to know the values of alpha cube plus beta cube by alpha squared times beta squared, and of course we know the value of alpha beta, therefore we know the value of the reciprocal of alpha beta. That's pretty clear. Now all that we need to know is how do we evaluate this expression knowing this. It boils down to this, as simple as that. Right? Now from the fundamental principles of algebra, we know that alpha cube plus beta cube can be written as alpha plus beta the whole cube minus 3 alpha beta times alpha plus beta. Okay? So we know alpha plus beta here, that is, so this would be 3 cube minus 3 times alpha beta is minus 1 into alpha plus beta is 3. So this is going to be 3 cube is 27 plus 9, which is 36. Right? So what we need is this value. That is, therefore, alpha cube plus beta cube divided by alpha beta the whole square. Alpha beta, this the square. Now this value, we know this to be 36 from here, divided by alpha into beta. Alpha times beta is -1. So this divided by -1 the whole square. So this is going to be 36 divided by 1, which is simply 36. Now we plug this back into this equation, right? We substitute for alpha cube plus beta cube divided by alpha squared times beta squared. That is simply 36. So the required equation is x squared. This value minus this value is 36 from here. We just plug this value out here. Minus 36 times x plus the reciprocal of alpha beta. Alpha beta is -1, so its reciprocal would be 1 divided by -1. This is equal to 0. Or we simplify this, we would get x squared minus 36x minus 1 is equal to 0. This is the quadratic equation whose roots are going to be alpha divided by beta squared and beta divided by alpha squared, where alpha and beta are the roots of x squared minus 3x minus 1 is equal to 0. Hope you understood this problem. Please subscribe to our channel to take a preview at our previous videos and also to take a look at our upcoming videos. Thanks for watching.